Hello everyone, LT here, doing the first motovlog of the new season here in 2015. Just got the motorcycle out of storage earlier today. Everything was done to my satisfaction. Bike fired right up on the first try. Everything was good, threw the new registration sticker on, and I'm just riding around now, working on burning up some of the gas and the stabilizer for the winter, so I can add some more fresh gas onto it. Been taking it easy, you know. Did all the standard checks, you know, light bulbs, everything else on the bike, all the fasteners. Checked the tire pressures, tire tread. I'm pretty much good on everything. One thing I noticed that I need is at the end of last season, I actually realized I needed it, was there are plastic fasteners that hold the windscreen on these Yamahas. It's a steel capture piece that sits underneath the windscreen, and then the actual screw that holds your windscreen is actually plastic, and one of them snapped off. So of course there's no way to get it out without taking all the bolts for the windscreen off and the under fairing pieces. So I got to remove, like, I don't know, probably about 12 to 16 screws just to get to the dang thing. So it is what is it. It is what it is. Windscreen isn't moving or flapping or anything at all, because it's just the bottom, one of the bottom middle bolts that snapped off. The rest are all nice and snug and holding. So I'm not in a major hurry to get to it. I plan on pulling it off and waxing everything in a week or two. I should do that after I get the bike out for the season, not when I put it away. Because when you put it away for the winter, it always gets dirty. So I've been for the most part taking it in a very easy mode. Up here in upstate New York, the day that I'm filming this, it's Sunday, and there's only been about one nice week's worth of warm temps up here, above 40 degrees. But last week we had snow, and I couldn't get the bike out, so I figured I'd wait a week. And we had some good rains the last 2-3 days, washed out salt off the road, so I'm like, all right, it's time to get it out and start the season. I am riding extra cautiously because we had a brutal winter in the Northeast here, and the roads are in the worst shape I have ever seen them in New York State. I mean, we are known for having our potholes, but some of the roads are truly diabolically bad. The main road through Rochester, Route 104, West Ridge Road, that has potholes 2 to 10 inches deep in between where the pavement lanes are, where the lines are, where the pavement machine was, intersections. A lot of that area on Route 104 is it's completely horrendous. It's so bad that we've had, it made the newspaper, there are 3 fatalities in the last week. Both people on motorcycles and bicycles. The potholes are so bad that they're catching their tires in these things, in these ruts. And there's ones right there on the right. And they're catching them in these ruts, and they're crashing. A bicyclist hit one. He went straight over the handlebars in the oncoming traffic and died. And we've had a couple of motorcyclists that have crashed because of it. And as far as I'm concerned, the town's liable. You know, the town can say what they want, but they don't fix this crap. And they purposely use substandard paving materials up here. And it only lasts 2-3 years, and then it all falls apart. And they think we don't care. It's like, yeah, we do care. It's, if you do some research online, you're going to find, you know, if you do some research, check consumer cost index for repairs directly related to poorly maintained roads. And you're going to find that consumers in the U.S. spend billions upon billions of dollars fixing stuff that was caused by poor roads. You know, lots of potholes smashing up people's suspension and brakes and everything else. So it's like, you know, when you're on a sport bike, you know, you kind of need, you know, pretty dang good pavement, you know. So it's, if you got a dual sport like Chase or Yummy, you know, or Jake the Garden Snake, you're a lot better off with a Supermoto or a dual sport because you got all that suspension travel, you know. So if you do hit an errant section of pavement like that, you're a much better chance of it not being catastrophic, you know. And so I'm definitely on the take it easy mode, and until I run all my routes here, I'm going to run all my routes and get see where all the bad potholes are and stuff. I've pretty much been doing that with the car, but I've been having to swerve with the car too. You know, when you're swerving with 15-inch tires on a car, you know you can't hit that with a bike. I mean, you know, holy cow. You know, it's going to be pow to the moon, Ellis. You know, LT's going to be sending, you know, ass over teeth kind of over the handlebars. I almost did that about 5-6 years ago. And I had my Ninja 500. I hit a pothole that was an honest 10 plus inches deep, and it almost stopped the bike completely outright. The wheel managed to hop out of the pothole, but I blew my fork seals, broke my front brake caliper, sheared it right off the fork, and the disc actually cracked and broke. And I'd never seen anything like that in my life. I still to this day do not know how I managed to stand a bike without going over the handlebars. But yeah, I pulled the bike over the side of the road, realized front brakes were, you know, toast. I pretty much removed the front brakes, and I just limped the bike home with just a rear brake. So it's pretty sad that the roads have got to be in that kind of shape. You know, I visit friends in the south, and you know the winter doesn't chew up the roads. Plus, you don't put road salt on them like they do up here, and which, you know, adds to the carnage of the pavement and concrete. But you know, down there it's, you know, a lot of your roads are billiard table smooth, man. I envy you. Not only for the longer riding season, you know, but the better pavement. You know, I've managed to, when I put this bike away for storage at 3 miles on the trip meter, I got 31, so I'm going down 30 miles. I think I've been riding maybe about 45 minutes to an hour now. Mainly, I rode some surface streets, and I'm just doing a loop around the expressways around Rochester right now, just to keep things in. Got the liner in the coat. Still kind of chilly out here. It got up to 68 today, but right now I believe it's around 50 degrees. Might already be a little bit below 50, so I've got the liner in the coat. I know the guys in the south in California be like, 48 degrees, you know, 48, 50 degrees. That's freezing. They'll be like, no, it's not freezing. Heck, I got the vents open in my jacket. I mean, I have the liner in it, but I still have the vents open. Because if I didn't have the vents open with the liner, I'd be overheating right now. All I got's a t-shirt underneath. So, just wearing my Kevlar jeans. My legs are a little on the cool side, not too bad, but usually the Kevlar jeans are okay unless I'm doing extended riding. You know, if I'm riding more than 2 hours straight, my legs will finally start to get cold unless I stop and take a break. But either way, you know, rambling along here, but just people know that I'm back filming 1080, 60 frames a second on my Drift Ghost S. Same setup as I had before. Got the microphone in my G-Max Crusader helmet, and got the microphone behind the front cheek piece so the wind blocks it. I have the sensitivity turned down. Hopefully this video is not a bust with the default mic sensitivity, because I didn't check that before I turned the drift on. I stored it all winter with a fully charged battery. When I turned it on, it was less than half full, so I'm gonna have to top the batteries off, all the batteries tonight in the charger, but order another memory card in the mail and another mic for my second helmet. You haven't seen me do any vlogs of the second helmet, but I've got a HJC Cymax 2 helmet that I love. It's a modular helmet. with the built-in sun visor. It flips up. It's great for people with allergies. You only got blow your nose, sneeze. Flip it up, sneeze, flip it back down. Got blow your nose, same thing. Good for stopping, taking breaks and snacks and stuff. But I went to order a drift bike last like June, July, and they were back ordered. Apparently they were selling so many drifts that there weren't any extra, you know, all the external microphones that were on the market were dried up. So I had to wait, and I checked through the winter, and they never really restocked them. Why are you going so slow, buddy? I know that other car was, but get up to speed. Yeah, so I still need a microphone for the other helmet. Don't know how well it's going to work in that helmet. Because it's a modular helmet, it is much noisier than a non-full-face helmet. So I don't know how that's going to work out. I know this helmet has got a ton of vents up top, which really aid in the venting. But as far as the bottom half of the helmet with the chin curtain and stuff, it's pretty good for fogging as long as I'm under, about 75 miles an hour. So, a lot of construction, a lot of cars. A lot of people with their hot rods and stuff out this weekend. First good weekend. So, of course, all the LEOs are out to boot to remind everybody that you got to pay your yearly fund tax if you're not careful. What are we doing? I think I will go right. Go head towards Charlotte. Second corner is clear. Wow. Trip this light. Well, anyways, that is a quick new vlog.